Hello and welcome back to our HIP New World Order series here in Crusader Kings 2. In the last episode we finished our war against Alsace for whichever county it was in here we lost control of, this one I think. And we started a new war against Bayern for another county that we lost control of, I'm assuming through inheritance. Let's see if we can actually check that out in the history here. So, yeah, I think it was here, it was inherited by a duke who was under Bayern, so I guess that's why it passed out of our realm. But we duly got a strong claim on it. We're not actually pressing our strong claim, we're doing a de jure claim for our vassal duke here, which will make him very happy with me. So let's unpause and continue our sieges here. The weather in Thuringen is extremely cold in this year. A cool summer is welcome, however poor people are dying at cold and peasants begin to worry about their crops in autumn, so it's some lower levy sizes, lower supply limit, and lower disease resistance in that county. Okay, not a huge deal. There is an army from Bayern down here in our southern reaches, which we'll probably go and fight. I think we'll stay here until we've sieged the entire county though. Always take back any sieges that they do win. Elide von Henneberg is now known as the Just. Seems appropriate, we are just. And we can change our focus. So, I don't think we've done scholarship or theology for a very long time, so I'd like to do one of those. And let's do theology. Why not? The temple vassal opinion, I guess, will be nice. I live my life as other women do, navigating its rocks and obstacles, doing my best to achieve success in my endeavors. Still, everything we do takes place in the light of the Lord, and we must take care lest the influence of Satan comes into our lives. Indeed it is so, and gain 10 piety we can ponder this more deeply, gain 30 piety and get +1 learning for the end of the, or until the end of the game, or these religious ponderings give me a headache. We should definitely ponder it more deeply. And we had a son. No distinguishing traits for him either, because he doesn't supersede our daughter as the heir because of our true cognatic succession. My beloved Aunt Mechtild is concerned that she's still not married. I guess we'll find her someone nice. Or someone at random. Whichever is easiest. Don't tell her I said that. You can marry this Earl, that's absolutely fine. Oh, I guess she was the guardian of our cousin. So this other person can do it instead. Uh-oh, I don't feel too well, something is wrong with me. And I gained the trait ill. Well, we're pretty young and otherwise healthy, so not too concerned about this. And indeed we are already better. So I don't know if... yes, we can go on a pilgrimage because of our theological focus, but we have to wait till we're at peace. We'll probably do that as soon as we are at peace. We lost a siege down there. Not a big deal. We'll be able to go down and take it back, and our sieges up here will be worth more. Nothing else, because they will start giving us ticking war score as soon as we have the entire county under our control. Okay. 2 more holdings down here. I imagine we'll probably be able to get down there and fight them before they can take the barony. We're almost finished our siege here. And our Crown Authority faction is becoming dangerous. See if we can send any of these people gifts. I guess we can afford this. I'm not sure if that's even gonna get her out of the faction. I'm not giving him 177 gold though. That's just ridiculous. You improve the Pope's opinion, that's good. And it's still dangerous. Grand Mayor especially is not happy with me. Well, I don't think it's going to fire immediately, so we'll just ignore it for the moment. Our castle town is finished. And our income has gone up accordingly. Okay, with this Hull County siege we can head down here and fight the army. And we are with child again. Surely our husband will be pleased. Okay, so we are going to have to attack them in the mountains. I think that's going to be fine. We have over twice their numbers. Almost 3 times. Okay, no high-level prisoners or anything from that battle. We will follow them to Trent, where we will fight them again and then start taking the sieges back. When we have a new Duke of Upper Bavaria. Okay. I wonder, was that Duchess one of the ones in the factions? Not sure. Maybe. Either way, we need a new Chancellor. So this Duke will be our choice. We could appoint this other Duke as well. His opinion is lower. I think we'll just go with the best person for the job. And let's see where we would like to send him. Duchess Guta is in the factions, isn't she? Yeah, so we'll work on her. Okay, we won the second battle there. We could assault this, though I don't think it's really worth doing. Just to get this war over with slightly faster. Alright, the Pope is extremely happy with me now. Good to know. While discussing war plans with a courtier, they gave you a useful idea. So we get some extra levies. And our Prince of Flanders is better disposed towards us, and vice versa. And you already improved her opinion. Hopefully we'll get her out of the faction. Or not. Blood washes the floor, and we track it everywhere as we slaughter the priests and their servants. Soon the temple is set aflame, and the fire rises and trails black smoke above our heads as we carry off the spoils. Perhaps I should reconsider this practice. We lose 50 piety, and any further looting of Catholic religious holdings will result in loss of piety. Oh. Okay, that's unfortunate. I wonder if that's a result of our theology focus. I don't remember that ever happening before. I guess I don't take the theology focus that often. So he's gotten another 4,000 or so troops together. Which I think we will try to go and fight, since that will probably end the war in pretty short order. So our vassal duchess is, or countess, I guess technically, is attacking Alsace over a claim on Saarbrücken, which is, I assume, somewhere over here. Alright. We may end up gaining another county. I suppose I'm okay with that. Let's see if we can catch the army in this county. We cannot. Ooh, the Khan of Khans. My liege, vague rumors of an all-conquering menace have reached us from the Far East. It seems that a great Khan has united all the tribes of the vast steppes, leading millions of fierce horse warriors against the great cities of Cathay. In time, this new Khagan poses a threat to the civilized world. A fine tale. Oh, we'll be keeping an eye out for the Golden Horde, I guess. Probably not going to concern us in the immediate future, though. Ooh, and it seems our vassal duchess here has raised a substantial amount of troops, probably going to fight this army, actually. They're reinforcing the battle as we speak. We'll avoid going in on that for just for the moment. To Queen Aline, may you live in harmony and contentment. You propose that the Prince of Brittany marries my Marshal. I don't want to lose my Marshal. I have a better one available, which I don't. I'm going to decline. Not sure whether he would come to our court or she would go to his. Probably she would go to his. We'll say no. He has more important things to do than marry a prince. Yeah, we are going to catch the army here, so let's do it. This war, this opportunity to prove my mettle in combat, has opened my eyes to my true potential as a warrior. My personal combat skills are improving. Good. I don't think we have... we actually have level 1 combat skills. We're a novice fighter. Okay, so that battle got us to 97%. We can go fight this tiny remaining army, which will get us to 100. We'll enforce our demands, and our Duke should be extremely happy that we got him his county back, which is great, and I think we will go on a pilgrimage in celebration. It's going to cost us 60 gold, that's fine. I shall go on a pilgrimage to seek God's grace at one of the holy places of Christianity. In 20 piety. There are a number of different holy places you could visit on your pilgrimage. All of them are considered most sacred by the Holy Church. But a somewhat closer destination might mean a safer journey. Let's go to one of the ancient sites, Jerusalem or Rome. And I think we'll go to Rome. Go say hello to the Pope personally, as he's heard so much about us. My things are packed, everything is in order. Soon I will walk the streets of the Eternal City and see all its marvels. My journey begins. Our husband has been appointed as our regent. Okay. Castle better be clean when we get home. We've gone over our domain limit since our husband, I guess, is not as accomplished a steward as we are, or else he just doesn't get the benefit of our stewardship while we're gone. That's fine though, obviously we're not going to give away a holding just because we're temporarily above our limit. Travelling down a long and lonesome road, you come upon a man lying in a ditch. He seems to have been robbed and beaten up quite badly. So we can pay 10 gold to help him to an inn and pay for his recovery and become kind. which would be okay. Let's do it. During the last couple of days, you have made company on the road with a holy knight on his way to the same destination. You have lively and interesting conversations, and you find that you have many things in common. You can gain a new friend, or we can refuse to gain a new friend and maybe become shy. Let's become friends with whoever this is. Chancellor of the Knights Templar, okay. Has gonorrhea. Alright then. Rome. You have finally arrived at Rome. As you enter the Eternal City, you are struck by the many ancient buildings and monuments that you pass by. It is truly impressive, and you try to imagine how the apostles felt when they first came here on their holy mission, at a time when the city's power was at its peak. Though large areas seem to be depopulated, the city still boasts an impressive population concentrated around the Tiber River. The holy sites you want to visit are primarily the basilicas of St. Peter and St. Paul, as well as other early churches and places connected to the martyrs. You start making your way to the center of the city, hoping that you won't get lost in traffic as the crowds start to get more dense. 1,000 roads lead men forever to Rome. Women, too. The bustling mass of pilgrims is impressive, as are the many languages, colors, and ways of dress present. People come here from east, west, north, and south. You are standing at a place where the roads meet, and that is where people and ideas meet. We can take the opportunity to observe different languages and customs, and maybe gain learning or intrigue. Or we can take the chance to become gregarious. I think I'd prefer to be gregarious, if possible, but we didn't get it. That's okay. We finally returned from our pilgrimage. It was a rewarding and interesting journey, and you'd do it all again if you could. Still, it's good to be back home. So we become a pilgrim, gain piety. So this gives +5 opinion bonus with everyone of the same faith, which actually will really help out with our vassal opinions. Which is sort of an unintended consequence of doing that, but I'm happy to have it. And you have improved the Duchess's opinion further. So we can actually move our Chancellor somewhere else now, I guess. Maybe let's actually work on this Duke up here, since he's still in the faction. And I think we'll usurp the Duchy of Baden as well. This is still held by the other Duke personally. This one, though, is held by a count, so we can grant the duchy to him and get him out from under our Duke of Upper Bavaria, which will, slightly reduce his power. We actually can't usurp this because the holder is at war. Okay. Actually at war with our vassal. See how that war is going. Our vassal is winning, 47% in favor. I guess we did destroy a large part of their army in the last war we were in with them, so I guess that's probably why why they're a bit weaker. I think our truce with Saxony expired at some point as well, so we can definitely consider going to war with them or another of our counties, or we could just conquer ruler. In which case we would gain all of these counties. Well, I think I would like to do that. That seems like a pretty nice CB to have. I don't have any vassal opinion penalties from raised levies, so yeah, I think there's no reason really not to do that right now. He's already at war, being called into a holy war by Thessalonica. Doesn't have any dangerous allies that we need to be worried about. Alright, let's conquer him. Apparently we raised on top of some Saxon troops here. Let's converge on that. We'll just be careful about these armies coming in from the north. I imagine the Saxon army is not at home since they're in a war. But we'll still just go around their lands in case. Yeah, I think we're going to be fine. Alright, well we're out of time for now, so we're going to have to wait to actually fight this war for the next episode. But thanks for watching, and join me again then.